What's up, Soul Group? Ja here. Let me see if I can get a little bit more light up in this mug. Long time no see. I'm coming with the reading for Monday, January 8th. I'm going to pull 3 cards. This is for my soul group if y'all still out there. It's been so much going on. I want to talk about it. But first, let's get into this reading because a real special friend of mine helped me out. So I'll be able to get this up for you. It's like 11 something. I'm off today. So I'm going to do this reading for you. All right. Let's see what the first card is. Soul Group. All right, Soul Group. The first card we get is the Judgment card. Upright. All right. For a lot of you, that might mean some things are coming to a resolution, or like you're coming out of a I'm just gonna say how the spirit gets me, like coming out of a dark place into a place that's like that's more light, and you're getting this judgment that, you know what, it wasn't that bad, it's time to move on, let's start something new, which brings us to the next card, which is the Ace of Wands. And that's definitely something that's going to start new, and it's something that's going to have like a lot of energy. It's going to be a lot like real busy in the beginning, and what you have to do, you know, in the future is just work on patience, because we had a Temperance card, but it was upside down. So all we have to do is have patience, and that's hard for a lot of us, especially me. But anyway, I wanted to hop on here real quick and give my soul group a reading because like one of my subscribers really helped me out, you know, and looked out so I can get back up and running. Shout out to you, you know who you are. I don't know, it's like I've just been going through a lot of stuff. I mean, but it's not all been negative. It's been more like growth, you know. I'm at a good place right now, you know. And like when you're at a good place, that's when you feel like sharing and opening up and, you know, like stuff like that. But like my journey has been y'all don't even want to know. It's like I started off in San Diego. From San Diego, I went to Las Vegas. I stayed in Vegas for like a year and a half. And then from there, I moved back to San Diego. I stayed in San Diego for like 3 more months. And after that, I moved to Atlanta. And I've been in Atlanta for almost a year and a half. A little over a year and a half now. And it's just been a lot. I mean, like, I was just like on the road, like moving, you know, like I'm a cook, so I can find work pretty much anywhere I go. But it was just a lot of transitioning, a lot of moving, a lot of meeting a lot of different people, coming in contact with a lot of different energy. I mean, just Vegas alone taught me so much about myself. It was like, that was like one of the most like negative experiences I ever went through in my life, and I ultimately had to leave Vegas because it was just not the place for me. I mean, I never battled with addiction, and that was the first time I ever battled with addiction. It wasn't drugs or anything like that, but it was gambling, and I was like, I could never like just stay on my feet. I don't know what it was. It was just like I was there. I didn't have any family there. I didn't have a lot of friends there. I didn't, you know, it was a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? And I just found comfort in going to the casino, sitting at the table, getting free drinks, getting to meet people. It was social, but at the same time, it was very expensive. You know, like I had a good time, but it wasn't worth it. It was so many highs and lows, highs and lows, highs and lows. And, you know, like, you know, when people are on that metaphysical game, you know, like it's certain things like you can do, and I've done done those things to win money. And I remember one time, like, you know, I did a whole ritual, and I went, like, before I went and I won like I said about around $1,200, and I was like, it was just hot. Everything was hitting. I was putting money in machines, and they was going off playing like what do you call it, roulette, winning at that, playing at the poker table. It was like a whole bunch of stuff. But what I noticed is like every time I would do something like that, I would win, but the money would just go away. Like it would just, it's like what I call quick money. And when you do like rituals and stuff to get money, you got to realize that when you do stuff like that, I don't know why I'm on this, but when you do stuff like that, that's quick money. So when it comes, you have to spend it on what you need to spend it on and let it go, because it's not going to stay. Like the money that stays is money that you earn. So if you're going to do any rituals and stuff like that, do it for inspiration, ideas on ways to, like do better at your job, what I'm saying? Start your own business, stuff like that is more helpful, because that's stuff that's gonna last. It's not quick money. It's something that you earned, and like nothing's for free. Nothing's for free. It's always a trade off. It's energy for what you want. It's always a trade off. Nothing's for free. So like I just want to tell you guys to be careful out there. Like when I first started getting into metaphysics and hoodoo and stuff like that, it was like, I thought I knew so much. I really did. I thought I knew so much. I really did. And like, you learn that you're going to always be a student. You're always going to be learning. You're always going to be growing. You're always going to be, like going deeper, seeing things in a different way, or growing and expanding. And I can honestly say, like, it's really, my spirituality has really saved my life. It kept me grounded in a lot of situations. It brought me through a long way. And, I guess I had to go through all that stuff that I went through, because it was an experience. I can say, I didn't, like, you think you're a strong person. You think you're like you're a person that can think on your feet and put things together and survive and make things happen on your own. And you have that faith in yourself, but it's not tested. And I can honestly say, in these last 3 years, I've been tested. Like I've been put through the fire, and like I feel like I'm coming out the other side now, a better and a stronger person. And like things are like working out better. I'm learning, like one of the things I'm learning is that when you don't be afraid to let go. Like sometimes we want to hold on to things because we don't know what's going to happen, like especially with jobs and stuff like that. Don't be afraid to let go. If you're miserable, if you're unhappy, if like you just feel like you can't cope there and nothing's growing, what I'm saying? And it's like, the spirits tell you, okay, you need to go. It's time to leave. Like you're not happy. That's always not a good sign. You know what I'm saying? And you stay there because you think, okay, well, like I need money. I need to make money. I need to, survive and stuff like that. But you're holding yourself back. And like I learned how to let go. Like when things aren't going right, when the spirit is not in the place the environment that I choose to work or live or whatever, if it's not right, I'm out. I'm like peace these days. I'm not trying to wait till the floor falls out. And I really learned that over these last 3 years. It's like I'm not waiting for the like the bottom to fall out no more. When I start seeing the signs, and like also I learned how to check myself too. Like, okay, is it like my surroundings or is it me? But sometimes it's not you, it's your surroundings, and you gotta let it go. But I didn't want to hold you guys long. It was just a quick little message for this week of January 8th, 2017. I'm so happy to talk to you guys again. Like, I really want to go over some more stuff, talk to you guys more often. I might do like Josh Speaks a little bit more and just talk about subjects that's going on in the world. I'm not really doing any personal readings other for like my friends right now, but I'm going to still try to do your soul group readings, and I hope some of y'all are still out there checking my videos out and still subscribed, because I know it's been a long time. Peace.